your list of goodbyes. You're sick of Saturday nights when I call you. You ain't got time to. You say you waited for hours.
What if I told you?
You know I'll see you tomorrow. You can say your last goodbyes. I never take what you say from the bottle. You're looking sideways, but how am I the one to blame when you're distorting pictures? Calling my name. You ain't got time. You're looking sideways, but how am I the one to blame when you're distorting pictures? Calling my name.
Good morning, my darlings. Welcome to a new vlog. I can't decide if I like this cardigan or not. I've popped it on over my H&M dress, which I love, but I don't know how I feel about the collar. It's new. I haven't taken the tag off it yet. I'm not sure. I quite like how it's cropped, and it's quite nice to just pop something over your shoulders when you've got a dress on, just to take away the chill. But it's really strange this week. It's been like 20 degrees, which is warm for UK weather, and yet cloudy, which is very annoying. So that's today's weather report for you. I'm quite pleased with how my makeup turned out today. The only thing that I changed was a new moisturizer, and I was sent the most beautiful delivery yesterday from Elemis. They sent this gorgeous bouquet of dried flowers and their new moisturizer. Let me show you. I've got all the press info here from it as well, because I was having a read through this morning. So this is their Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer with Kombucha. And I have to say, initially, when I poured this onto my fingers to apply it, it reminded me of the, what's it called, the Glossier Future Dew, but more of a moisturizer than like a shimmering makeup base, if that makes sense. So this, I think, has a lot more like goodness in it than the Glossier. So you've got kombucha and fermented ginger to boost radiance, improve the skin texture, green tea seed oil and prebiotic to help leave the skin soft and balanced, vegan friendly, sulfate free. Pretty similar kind of instructions to Glossier Future Dew. I'm just referencing that because I spoke about it so much when I first got Future Dew, but I love that this has got those kind of additional benefits in there. And I'm pretty pleased with how it made my skin look this morning. So there's also, in that lovely delivery, there's Superfood AHA Glow cleansing butter, and I'm such a huge fan of the Elemis cleansing balms, the Neroli, the classic Pro Collagen. So it's really interesting that they've added a cleansing balm. I mean, I'm guessing it's gonna be a cleansing balm to their Superfood range, which I absolutely love. So I'm gonna give that a try this evening. I'll let you know how I get along. I've only had half a coffee this morning, so I feel like I haven't properly woken up yet. My voice still feels a little bit croaky, but we're expecting a few people to arrive this morning. Firstly, we're having the two Alexander and James chairs taken away again. They were just on loan for a shoot that we did at the weekend. You haven't seen the video from that shoot yet because it has to go through some approvals. So you'll be seeing that next week. So it'll be a little bit weird, a little bit of a throwback, but I'm a little bit nervous because the chairs are ginormous and it was really hard to get them into the room. We actually ended up scratching, well, we broke through the walls. We basically broke through the plaster of the walls trying to get them into the room. So I'm a little bit nervous getting them out again. I also have to make some decisions for carpet for the coach house today so that we can get that all ordered. I think possibly we might head to Dalesford later today as well. There's like a 50% chance, so maybe we'll do that, in which case I will take you along with me. But for now, I'm just gonna go and do a few emails and heat up the second half of my coffee so that I feel a little bit more alert for when the furniture removals guys arrive. So here are the carpet example booklets. So we're gonna get the carpet from this company called Cormar Carpets, and they are being fitted by a company called Gaskin Flooring. So I'm hoping that within these books, there'll be, oh goodness, what's going on? Oh, Charlie just finishing his workout. The security cameras give you a notification whenever a person is spotted. Yeah, so I'm hoping within these little test booklets, we'll be able to find the perfect carpets for the coach house. I want something quite soft underfoot for the bedrooms, but then something a little bit more hard wearing for the stairs. But I really like this textured wool. These are 100% pure new wool, Pakenham parchment, but then this quite grey colour could be a little bit more practical for doggies and things like that. And then there's some very similar textured ones, which are 50% wool, 50% polyester. Not quite as soft, but not majorly different. So I guess these are probably considerably cheaper. I definitely am drawn towards these slightly warmer colours, like the kind of oaty shades. So I'd say that one, that one, that one, and these two are my favourites from there. Not such a huge fan of the stripes. Yeah, they seem to do a lot of these textures. That's quite a nice colour. But then maybe something like this would be a bit more hard wearing on stairs. I'm not sure. I'm actually going to email them and ask about the hard wearingness, because I feel like especially on stairs, everyone uses the same route, like in the middle of the stairs, and we don't want them to come, we don't want them to look too worn after just a few years. And then we also have, I think I've showed you these before, the wood samples from Antico Flooring, and this is the one that we are going to go with. So it's important, of course, that the carpet goes with the wood. So I think these warmer shades will look really nice. That's a really good combination. My voice is still so croaky. Ooh, that looks really nice together. Yeah, I'm definitely drawn to these ones the most, I think. Okay, it's a few hours later. Haven't vlogged because this morning has been crazy. We had Michelle from Alexander and James come over. They collected, sadly, the Aussie chairs from the room upstairs. A little bit more damage on the floorboards. Can't talk about that. Basically, it's because they're ginormous chairs and we have very small corridors and very delicate wood. So this morning was quite manic, but we have come up with a design for furniture in the snug permanently and for the drawing room, so it'll be worth it in the end. Because it's been so manic, my energy levels are below the ground, so I'm going to make myself feel a bit better by cooking a mac and cheese. Now, I have shared my mac and cheese recipe before, so I'm not going to go through it all in this vlog. I'll try and leave the vlog linked up on the screen here where I did go through the recipe, because I'm obviously very biased, but it is the best mac and cheese in the whole wide world. So I'm going to cook myself one of those while watching Gossip Girl. I've started rewatching it, I think I mentioned a couple of vlogs ago, and it's just brilliant. And because I've seen it all before, I don't feel bad if I miss a little bit, so I'll have it on while I'm working. And I have 2,000 photo previews to go through from Kat when she was here. So she sends low-res previews of all the images, and then I go through and choose the ones that I'd like her to do high-res edits of. So I've spent the past half an hour going through those, and also just had a lovely delivery from Charlotte Tilbury. These are some of the previews, so these are totally unedited. There's loads of pictures from our day in the lavender fields. This is what's just arrived. So it looks like it's the same product, but in a large and medium size. The Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. A high-performance setting spray that primes and sets makeup for 16 hours. That sounds incredible. My makeup has already melted a little bit today. I have been running up and down stairs, so I'm not too surprised. So I might do a little top-up later, because I have got a Zoom event with GHD a bit later, so I'd like my makeup to look fresh for that. So I'll give that a little go. Kettle's boiled, so I'm going to get on with my mac and cheese. Okay, I've just recovered from my mac and cheese. I don't know if I should call it a food coma. I don't know if that's allowed, that you're allowed to say that anymore, but that's certainly what it feels like. I feel like after I have a mac and cheese, I need a good 2 hours of being on the sofa afterwards, so it's not ideal to have at lunchtime, but I have had a productive couple of hours anyway, even if Gossip Girl has been on in the background. But anyway, I've just brought my GHD beautiful goodies up to the boudoir, popped my laptop in front of me there, ready for this evening's or this afternoon's event. So we're going to be finding out all about GHD's latest launch. These are just some of the things that came in the most gorgeous delivery from them. Some of my favorite hair bubbles from Slip. I've just taken my mini one out. Some information about the launch, the invitation for the event that we're about to go to online. Some stats about breast cancer care. So 83% of the women use a styler at least once a month, but only 1 in 2 women regularly check their boobs for sign of breast cancer. GHD have partnered with breast cancer for many years now. It's an incredible partnership. The collection is always gorgeous, and I believe £10 from every sale goes, at £10 from every sale from the pink collection goes to breast cancer now. So if you are looking to upgrade your styler, then now is just the most incredible time to do so. There's also some delicious biscuits in here from Baked by Steph. I've already eaten 2 of them, but I'm going to enjoy another one now. And the actual stylers themselves, which I know this is a real tease, but I need to join the Zoom call now, so I'll show you these afterwards.
Just so powerful, and thank you so much. It's fantastic.
Straight through here, and what this will give you is always a consistent temperature of 185, which is the most important thing, because when you
Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Okay, just finished the Zoom event with GHD. Very educational, great to find out about their continued partnership. I didn't realise they have raised over $19 million for the Breast Cancer Now charity. $19 million, that is so incredible. But what the Zoom call was mostly about was, well, actually there were 2 girls on there who are now GHD muses, and they were telling their story of how they discovered that they had breast cancer. And these are young girls, like in their mid-20s, and the whole point was to remind us how important it is to check our boobs regularly. Like I couldn't tell you the last time I properly checked my boobs for a lump. And you might think, oh, it's my body, I would notice, but when was the last time that you properly felt your boobs to feel if there was a lump there? And they were saying a good time to do it is once a month in the shower. I mean, once a month, maybe when you get your period is a good time to check, because then it's just like a monthly reminder, or pop something in your phone. When you're in the shower, just have a feel from all the way from the neck, from the sides, underneath, just gently, and then you just get to know your own body a little bit better. And if you notice anything visually is changing, it's really important that you just let your GP know. Most of the time it's probably nothing, but it's really important to just know if you have got any form of breast cancer as early as possible. So if you take anything from this video, please just this evening check your boobs and pop a little reminder in your phone to do it every month. It's, in fact, I'm going to set that reminder right now. So if you use Google Calendar, you can click on does not repeat, and then if you click on does not repeat, you can click it to repeat every month. So I have put in boob check every month. I'm going to pop it on a Sunday. And also the new GHD, so they've got the new Helios hairdryer, the gold and the platinum plus styler. I opened mine during the Zoom call and it is absolutely beautiful. So it comes in this gorgeous light pink pouch, heat resistant. So if you want to pop this on your dressing table, it's absolutely perfect. And the styler itself is this most stunning baby pink, and it says take control now. Not sure if you can see, but it's like a lighter shiny text, whereas the actual styler is matte. So it just catches your eye to remind you again to just check your boobs. We spend so much time doing our hair and makeup in the mornings, but it's really important to make the time to check your boobs. So a really good initiative from GHD, a really important charity that they're partnering with, and they're doing such excellent work to raise awareness. And whether you buy this, the gold, or the Helios hairdryer, £10 from each sale will go to the Breast Cancer Now. So that's incredible. I also asked Zoe, who is the GHD ambassador and pro styler, tips on how to get your curls to last longer, because I always get the loveliest curls in my hair and then the next day my hair is quite dry, so it just ends up like a frizzy mess. And her main tip was to curl your hair or do the motion a little bit more slowly. So obviously these are not plugged in right now, but she was saying when you take a section of your hair, my normal speed would be like dun 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 dun, and that would be me done. But in her example, she was saying that the longer you hold it on your hair, because the GHDs are 185 degrees, it's not going to damage your hair just from holding it on. You should really go a lot more slowly like this, and obviously nothing's going to happen because they're cold. That will hopefully improve the length of time that the curl stays in the hair. So once I wash my hair in the morning, I will give that a go. I will keep you posted. So a really productive hour. I learned a lot. It was nice to see lots of familiar faces on the call as well. But for now, I'm going to scrape my hair up because I think Charlie and I are going to go for a walk. The sun has just come out and I think we're going to be seeing a combine harvester come and harvest that beautiful wheat field any day now. So I'm desperate to go and enjoy it while we still can. So yeah, let's go and get some fresh air. Come on, Daddy.
Ears are getting so big.
Come on, Daddy, I'm impatient. I'll show you the way. Come on, brother, come with me. All right, Daddy, we've gone. See you in the field, Daddy. He's trying to sneak through, look.
You cheeky chaps. Come on then.
Come on, Daddy, let me through, please.
2 dogs!
Oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever seen. Can anyone... What Dickens? This is the greatest day ever.
Boing, boing, boing,
This is the greatest thing I have ever seen.
What a funny young man.
Little king. I'm so proud of you.
Why take the route when you can take a shortcut?
Go on. Where's your brother? Where's your brother? Where's Dicky Dicky Dicky? Go and get him. Go on. Dickens! Chicky, what are you doing?
What's going on?
I found some poo and I really want to roll in it. Yeah, it was poo. Delightful chick.
Was it?
Yep. Big turd da da da.
Oh, it's very smelly, yeah.
Yes.
I don't think we have to put that on Facebook group and see if we can get 50 quid for something. How much was it?
Okay, we've just got back from our lovely walk. Did you see that little video clip where Dickens is charging through the fields? It's so cute. You can just see his ears like flopping up as he bounds over the long grass. So we're back now, and I was just quickly having a read through of some of the comments on the video that has gone live tonight. I'm currently filming 2 days in advance, so it's the one where we are shooting in the lavender field, and I realised I totally forgot about the whole question of the day thing. Totally forgot, mentioned it in one video and then forgot to mention it in the last 2, so sorry about that. So I'm going to do it. So basically, if you'd like to ask a question, I'm going to be doing question of the day in all the vlogs from now on, so just leave hashtag QOTD if you would like to leave a question, and I'm going to answer one in every video. So Amy has asked, when would you like to be ideally finishing everything you're wanting to do with the house? I think it's looking stunning already. Thank you, Amy. Realistically, I would say it's probably going to be, well, we say that we're doing it in phases. So phase 1, I would say, will be done by Christmas, and that'll be when we have all the bedrooms done and when we have our walk-in wardrobes done. So that's phase 1, and I feel like the house will be really perfect for us at the end of phase 1. It'll be really livable, very practical, like all of our stuff will have somewhere to go. We will have, you know, I've just noticed how dusty under that chest of drawers is. I need to get the Hoover out in a second. Yeah, I feel like we will be in a really good place at Christmas, so you guys don't have long to wait until phase 1 is finished and you can see that process with us. But I think realistically, to be totally honest with you, this house is a lifelong project, and I don't think we will ever be able to sit back and think, okay, we're done. I mean, there's so much that we could do in this house. It really is overwhelming in a good way. But I would say phase 2, we'd probably wait until next spring, if not later on than that, because of money. We just can't afford to do all these things. Phase 2 would probably be to do a few of the bathrooms, like the bathroom up in my dressing room. I would love to give that a makeover and turn that into like an Instagrammable bathroom, make it really beautiful with a big marble backed sink area. We'd love to maybe turn that little nook, which we're currently using as our post-opening section, I'd love to turn that into a library. I think over time we're going to be like just stumbling across beautiful antiques to put in different areas. Obviously we don't even have blinds up yet, so yeah, obviously we've been here for 3 or 4 months now, and it really feels like home, but at the same time there's still some really basic things left to do. And I know some of my friends that moved a couple of years ago, they're still doing stuff, and it's just, yeah, it's an ongoing project. I think when it's your forever home and your tastes evolve, there's always going to be a new project to do, and that's not even thinking about the garden. I would say the garden is going to be probably a 10-year project, but again, a garden, you can never sit back and think your garden is done. It's always growing, always changing, and that is the fun of it. I think eventually, I've shown you guys the plans, haven't I, from Nicholson's, the garden design company, and I think initially we'll probably look at doing the herbaceous borders and planting a few trees just so that can really like get going and start to take shape. But we want to replace the greenhouses, but that is so expensive, so that's not a top priority for us right now. We've got our lovely raised beds already, so I feel very happy that we've got those, but they need replacing because the wood is starting to crumble. I could literally do a whole video on this topic because there is so much to do and so much we want to do, but slowly but surely we'll get there, and we're just really enjoying the process, and I'm really enjoying sharing it with you. I don't think I have actually got that much to update you that's happened. Well, nothing's happened today, so yeah, I don't have anything to update you on there, but I actually just came upstairs to film some Instagram stories for GHD, so I'm going to do those now. And Charlie's cooking a vegan or veggie cauliflower tikka masala tonight, so I'm going to go down and help him with that once I've done the stories. But yeah, that was my question of the day. Please leave your question of the day down below if you'd like me to answer anything else. Okay, stories are done. I've come into the bathroom now to take my makeup off, and I'm going to try the new Elemis AHA Cleansing Butter. We started the day with Elemis and we're ending it with Elemis. I can tell Charlie's been using my YouTube account because look what my recommended videos are. Man United versus Southampton. No, thank you, but I do like to watch a video while I am taking my makeup off. What's in my Explore page as well as Man United? Let's watch Tamara buying home stuff and Paris life vlog. I'm going to pop that on. I'm going to use a micellar water first as my initial cleanse, as I always do, and then I'm going to try this out. So I look a little bit like Anne Hathaway when she's had her dodgy spray tan. What film is that? What film is that where Anne Hathaway has the dodgy spray tan? Is it My Best Friend's Wedding? I'm having a mind blank, but yeah, that's what I feel like because I have got this on at the moment. It doesn't call itself a mask cleanser, but where it said it had pumpkin enzyme and it's an AHA type of cleanser, I feel like it's not going to hurt. In fact, if anything, it could be quite good to leave it on the skin for a few seconds because then the ingredients can kind of nibble away at the dead skin cells and hopefully leave me glowing even more. It doesn't have a scent to it, I kind of expected it to. The colour is incredible. It looks like this, bright orange. And yeah, it's called the Glow Cleansing Butter, so hopefully it is gonna give me a gorgeous glowing complexion afterwards. It doesn't feel quite as like silky and luxurious as the previous LMS Pro Collagen Cleansing Balms, but they really are like top of the range, gorgeous, pampering cleanse. This is a little bit more targeted with giving your skin a glow, I guess, as opposed to that really lovely pampering experience, which is helping you with any little early signs of aging. So can't expect it to be the same. Don't want to leave this on for too long, so I'm going to take this off now with one of my cleansing cloths. So you might have seen from that hyperlapse, I didn't do my eyes with that. I feel like it's got AHAs in there, I just didn't want to put it on my eyes. So I'm going to use my Liz Earle Eye Bright Soothing Eye Lotion. It's very bright. This is gorgeous, and I always recommend this to my friends because not only does it take off all your eye makeup, and I know I look pretty scary right now, but it does what it says on the tin in that it is very soothing. So you could literally stand there and give yourself a little mini pamper session by holding it on your eye. If you've had a long day or you feel a bit dehydrated or your eyes just feel extra tired, then it's a really nice one to just leave on your eye, and it does get rid of any eye makeup. I'm hardly wearing much eye makeup at the moment. I've mentioned before, but I'm just loving the Elizabeth Arden Privage Lash Serum, and my friend Chloe that came over the other day actually was saying, she asked me if they were my real lashes, and I was like, yes, it's just this serum, it's so good. So yeah, highly recommend that. I'm actually going to pop some of this on now. And then, as I said, the Revitalash, which I was trying earlier, it was just a little bit, my eyelids were a bit too sensitive for it, so I don't want this to go to waste. So I'm just putting this in my eyebrows where they're gappy at the front. What I normally do, using the same reusable cotton pad, but on the flip side that I used for my eyes, I'm going to take my evening, to be honest, I mix this around depending on what I feel like my skin needs, but as I use the LMS AHA cleansing butter, do they call it cleansing butter? But as I use the LMS AHA cleansing butter, I'm going to use something with similar effects. This is the Nooks Very Rose Radiance Peeling Lotion, so we're getting double the peel this evening. Hopefully I'm going to wake up with baby fresh skin. You have to remember to take down your neck as well. And because some of those ingredients could be a little bit drying, or I don't want to say stripping because that's a bit harsh, but yeah, they could leave the skin feeling a bit sensitive. This is the Smooth Talk Hyaluronic Acid Serum from Skin Proud. I got this as a blogger mail a couple of weeks ago, and it feels really nice and light and lovely on the skin and very hydrating. Hyaluronic acid helps the skin to really maintain its moisture. I think hyaluronic acid particles can hold twice their weight in water. I think that's what it is. And when I used to live in London, I would do this part of my skincare routine as soon as I got home. So I'd really cleanse the like pollution and the dirt and the makeup off from the day. But I have to admit, since we've not been in London, I have just been doing this before bed. But I get so tired that sometimes I can't be bothered to double cleanse. So I have to admit, recently I've just been using micellar water and just quickly cleansing my skin, which is not good. That's probably why my skin is a bit more dull at the moment, because I have been lazy. My diet is not good. I mean, I literally just had mac and cheese for lunch, so it's not getting any better. I don't drink enough water. Smack myself on the wrist. So yeah, I think I need to get into the habit again of doing my cleanse earlier and then just enjoying my evening just with some nice fresh hyaluronic acid on the skin. Then if I feel like it, I can do another quick swoosh of micellar water and then like a nice serum, oil, moisturizer before bed, eye cream, etc, etc. But yeah, feel nice and fresh and clean now, so I better go down and help Charlie with the cooking, or if I'm in luck, he might have finished and it's time to eat.